Time so. Time for what? Ladies and gentlemen, the American is simple. Time for what? This is the relationship segment with my take on relationship. What does the Bible says when it comes to marriage and friendship and whatever? What does the Bible say? What is the Constitution saying? What is the culture of our land saying? Ladies and gentlemen, then the Bible ne can power the then a Constitution and then the Ghana for me, Counselor from every day of your life, you have to get my take on relationship, how to manage your relationship, how to marry well, how to do things the right way in marriage, how to have a child. This is yours truly, Counselor Little. Join me on my YouTube, Counselor Little. Join me on my Facebook Live with Counselor Little. Join me on my Instagram, Counselor Little. And let's have my take on relationship issues. Should we die in a dying relationship? No. Marriage. It's not a destination, but a transition. How you make it belongs to you. Join me right now. See ya. Time for what? Ladies and gentlemen, the American is simple. Time for what? This is the relationship segment with my take on relationship. What does the Bible says when it comes to marriage and friendship and whatever? What does the Bible say? What is the Constitution saying? What is the culture of our land saying? Ladies and gentlemen, then the Bible ne can power the then a Constitution and then the power the Ghana for me, Counselor Little. From every day of your life, you have to get my take on relationship, how to manage your relationship, how to marry well, how to do things the right way in marriage, how to have a child. This is yours truly, Counselor Little. Join me on my YouTube, Counselor Little. Join me on my Facebook Live with Counselor Little. Join me on my Instagram, Counselor Little. And let's have my take on relationship issues. Should we die in a dying relationship? No. I mean, let's just say, I got for. Then I'm going to time 31st October, 6 p.m. sharp. Park Banquet Hall, New York, Bronx 4, Yaba. Yes, Yaba, a CIC, a chat in the chamber with Counselor Little. Why married? Why still single? Then you know, oh, for baby, Yaba. You are going over. Our young Yaba, and to come in, come on, and probably come on, 31st October, Park Banquet Hall, 4229, Bronx, New York, 6 p.m. sharp. And this can be just $50 and above. Donation na from work Counselor Foundation. Na kai say Edinkra Radio or Kahomwa Mwami, HRTV or Kahomwa Mwami, ATV. I want to swasi my neighbor Ginger Honey Chips, A+ shipping. Na kai say Juju's Kitchen so Kahompa. Na refinya kai pass KTA Mobile or Kayaho. Hey, I see you in Crawford. I'm a Kahu now. I see that same come na kai say o pese friend now who be 862-215-2007. 31st October, Sunday, 6 p.m. sharp. A chat in the chamber. Why married? Why still single? See ya. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007.
2007 862 2 and 5 2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound. The way I'm chewing is nothing but it's ginger honey.
Yare yo, yare yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862 215 2007. Your Zelle 862 215 2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077. 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862 215 2007. Your Zelle 862 215 2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077. 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862 215 2007. Your Zelle 862 215 2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077. 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yes. Ubenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yase. Ubenya wana fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team. Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo, yare yase. Ubenya wana fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation.
Hello, lovely people. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon from wherever you're watching us. Thank you all for tuning in on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we're going to talk. And my name is MZ Ajua Shi. Now I was That's right. You are here. Today we're going to chat. Chat in the chamber with Counselor Lutrod. If you're tuning, please make sure that you share this video to all your friends, your loved ones, and every single person that you do know, because today we're going to be talking. And today, as I said, we're here live in New York, chat in the chamber with Counselor Lutrod. But before we say anything else, I have some amazing ladies I want you to meet. So I'm going to call upon some amazing ladies. I'm going to firstly call on the lady who is in charge of Gigi's Kitchen. So if you don't know this lady, there's a chance for you to get to know her. So with a round of applause, come on up, mama. That's right. Thank you. Why you fair? That's right. Mpacho uni mami ya eduane so no shepe na wo parties ni wedding na wo dinner won timi jai di no. Mami Way is the woman behind it. So hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Thank you again for coming today. And this lovely lady is one of the sponsors for tonight's show. So for somebody who do not know what Gigi's Kitchen is, what would you tell us?
All right, Gigi's Kitchen, as the name goes, it's about kitchen and it's about food as usual. So basically what we do is we cater. We don't really have restaurant yet, but all we do is we cater and we go all the 50 states in America. If you call us, we'll be there for you.
That's right. All the 50 states of America. So you can cook ben kung jollof, abetsi,
Anything.
okay, okay. So you heard it from the lady herself. They cater for all events. So for all those special occasions that you have, please make sure to contact Gigi's Kitchen. And you already know the setup no crowd there, your bowls and what is here. And the setup no crowd is more. So please give us your contact, your social media, and how people can reach you.
All right. So my number is always out there. I always say the number is a shower. It's 914.
But what's the number near the Hey, sister. But should be
I know, right? It's a shower. It's our day. So it's 914-471-7656. Now, Facebook is Gigi's Kitchen New York. Instagram, Gigi's Kitchen New York. So Gigi's Kitchen New York, YouTube, everywhere is the same. Yes.
Okay. You heard it right from her. Please make sure that you do follow her on all her social media platforms to keep up with the good food and also to contact her for that special occasion of yours. So, Mama, we want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for coming tonight. All right. Please give her a round of applause as she says, thank you. So, as I said, we have other amazing sponsors, and there's a lovely woman here, Charlie. Mama, so we're going to call upon Miss Veronica Yabua with a round of applause. Please, let's clap for her and let her come. Thank you so much, Mama. Hey, glasses is on your small.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good morning, wherever is watching.
That's right. You look lovely, by the way. Thank you for coming today. So, you are in charge of Arcas Organics and Cosmetics. Please tell us, what is that about?
Okay, when somebody say what is Arcas is about skin products, and it's all skin type: black, fair, white, and brown color. And what Arcas do is so amazing. Arcas won't give you anything; it gives your skin just glowing, tone, and you will see it for everywhere. Especially when it gets to the summer, you see your skin looks so, I call it foggy skin. So Arcas will clean all up for you. And during the winter, it's getting cold now, and our skin is going to be so dry. Arcas have a fantastic skin oil and scrub. We have coconut scrub, we have charcoal scrub, we have a lot of scrub oil that do a lot of fantastic work. So you can get Arcas on 917-836-3155 or on Facebook, Arcas, Instagram, Arcas, or Veronica Yeboah on Facebook.
Okay, that's right. You heard it from her. She said all that she needs to say. So please make sure that you do follow her social media and keep up with her product, Arcas Organic Cosmetics. What is it? Open the skin air shape, the mala.
Let the skin do the talking.
Let the skin do the talking. Thank you so much, Mama, for coming today. If you want your skin to look like Honam Sardine, Honam Puku, Honam Nome, this contact this lady and she will do amazing jobs for you. So without much ado, we are also going to mention a few sponsors who sponsors tonight's show. We have Vico 20, Gigi's Kitchen, A2 TV. Thank you. Shout out to you for streaming this live. We have NDA Media. We have CL Foundation, Ginger Honey Chips, and also Dance Music. We have A Plus Shipping and Services. We have 3G Media and Dinkra Multimedia. What is here? The only one in New York. Yeah, guy. That's right. Thank you all so much to our lovely sponsors for sponsoring this event. And thank you to you also, those watching from your homes, those right here. We want to say a very big thank you. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your schedules to have a chat with us. So right now, I want you to sit back, relax, get some sobolobo. If you have ginger honey chips, remember what I say, pensubi per wine glass, because we're gonna be talking, and tonight we're gonna be learning. We are all here to learn. You see, nyansa any baku food team. So as we are here, counselor will be teaching and will also be learning, so that together we can grow. So the man of the moment, I know you know of this man. You've heard of him. So tonight he's here. A lot of people know him by so many names. He's very known for his controversial opinions. Without much ado, if counselor is here, with a round of applause, let's welcome Counselor Luttrot. Hey, counselor. Oh, yeah, guy. I like your Versace. Oh, nyami adrum.
What's a microphone tell who they be on out tenacity. A job that's all your tintiama.
Oh, my God.
Short girl. Finally, you've seen the girl. She's not that tall, you know. She's very, very short. Oh, you are not short.
I'm tall. And
But why did you do that?
I
So you see, she's the first product I'm going to use for my lecture tonight. I tell people that height adds up to your beauty. You know that? Every woman would like to marry a thick, tall man. Is that not it? You've not heard any man saying, I hate short girls or short women. Because it's not about the height, it's about the vagina, usually, you know. Okay. So what happens to us in the first place is when a woman like you decide to constantly wear flat shoes, if not because you have a spine injury, if not because you have a challenge with your knee, then it's wrong
to wear heels?
to wear flat shoes.
Oh, okay.
Ideally, you're always supposed to be like this. A woman should be that way. So, but when you begin to do this, you see, then you lose it. So your buttocks become flat naturally.
Blind.
Also, menka saw to a flat. Idea you be on to. And I saw to tell. Inti menka saw to a flat. But say we ask me the idea war who unim. And you be neka. And you know, she can ever since I met her. Every second she gets, a former pie, I'm unfortunately. Me too, I wanted to train and become one of the biggest people in the system. So know that once you have a height issue like yourself, the best you can do is always be on heels. Now, if you feel like the pencil will affect you, do wedge. And people don't know, but if you constantly have sexual intercourse on heels, it helps you. I don't know. Gigi has not done this before. I mean, she's good sexually, but this is not part of a criteria, you know. So it's very, very difficult. But constantly, I want to encourage you: stop being in flat unless you have any challenge. If you have a challenge clinically, I won't force you to it. But be always like this, because you see, right now, let me show you something. So we're on Facebook.
Yes.
Put your mic down. Let me show you something. So you are flat. So look at her. She's flat. When I ask you to hug me, let me see. Okay, so you don't even know. So I have to teach you how to hug. It's one of the things people don't know. Do you see her height? No, don't bend. You stand. Okay. Do you see her height? See where my mouth is. You see? So if I decide to kiss her, what should I do? Do you see it? Do you see it? Which is wrong for me medically. Okay. If she decides to kiss me, she has to do this, which is wrong for her. Okay. Now, the funny thing is that she's flat. Okay, stand like that. Attempt as if you're on heels. Is there a change? Do you see there's a change? So the heels will help me. Okay, you go down before you collapse, because I know you're not too good at that. So now, but if you ask her to hug me, regardless of the shoes she's going to wear, the correct way of hugging me is this. Bring just your hand. Let it go up here. Let this one come. Then my hand goes here. See the change?
Oh.
She's not on heels. So anytime a man wants to give you a hug, what you do is that you don't hold a man like you did. The safety is from a man. So a man must do this. So you watch it, the umbilical cord hits here. You watch it, it hits. Immediately she does this. Raise your hand. Look. I left my erection at home. What is that? I told you I don't have sex with small girls. Oh, please. Put your hand there and use idea for the meantime. So what? Thank you. Those of you at home, you're watching us on Facebook Live. I'm teaching her to her. She just to know. So once your hands goes up here, then all right, you see it. So you look down here, you can see us. It's hitting. Kissing her now is not going to be a headache. I'm not going to kiss you. I'm just giving you an example. First time I'm going to do Christo Nicola Bonnie Virgin. So it's just like this. This is how we're supposed to hug. And the man is supposed to make sure that the two hands are here for safety. Do you see it? That's how it's supposed to be. And you, but when you do this, once you do this, you go down more. You see? You go down more. All right? Good. So it is good, and I encourage you. You're a very beautiful girl. Once you don't have a challenge, please don't let me see you next time wearing flat shoes. So you are a shameful person to be on Facebook. The next time I call you here, make sure you are on heels. Short girl like your type. People, this is Shigege. Thank you very much. Charlie, collect your microphone and your book. All right, so thank you all very, very much. Let me say a big thank you to KTA Mobile for their maximum support. A big thank you to Edinkra Radio and Heavily Jake, Ike. You know Ike Donko. You know Mr. Ike Donko. How many of you know Ike Donko? Oh, if you don't know Ike Donko, then you are in trouble because he's the man of the moment. All the women will want to have a husband like Ike Donko. Not because I don't know kind of age. Are they? I mean, they fear the muzzles. Ukunu to say Ika overcantokwa no be friend so mbeko na ye bu na da be so da form ten no ba na kentation ba no no ma fi bu nkrani abra bo ba wo bu no kra no da form mo tire mchira say enkrafo ni ahode kra wo bu no kra da form kentation ba na so da form mo tire mchira say asantini so oni mo ko ha wo se dai hey me me do nyankopon me bodua ma wa fili ogo bodua WhatsApp asantifo ni ahonde nkrofo e pen tokwa power asasi so no wa ba kire meche o ginger ba ko can you know say want to say a big thank you to Ginger Honey Chips and say thank you to Gigi Kitchens for what you have brought us. God bless you so much for your support. If you are even watching me live on Facebook, you can decide to clap your hands too as well. Just drop your phone down and clap your hands. When your phone breaks down, I'll buy you a new one. At the moment, I'm in America and I'm coming with a lot of phones, so poor ones can get one, especially. But there are girls here who don't even have iPhone 13. So how do I bring you one? This girl is in America. She doesn't have. I don't want to mention her name. She's still struggling to get iPhone 13. But she's close to other people. OG. Bokoria. So okay. Your name. Okay. OG, she's in a house them out. Oh, OG na why bresano. Kafra, enyafi. If you ask me the enchana nipa yebre. OG, who know I am bresa? Unyami ankana. Say wanu jo. Why emre papa. So today we have a talk, and our topic is a chat in the chamber. I want to show you a demonstration, and we should all be honest to answer. Those of you watching me live on Facebook, you can also do the same thing. Let me see if I can do that demonstration for you now. Now, just pick your left hand. This particular one. Now, have you seen this before? How many of you have seen this before? Have you seen this before? Do you all have these hands? Your left hand. Do you have a left hand? Okay, so straight your left hand. The last finger and this. That's what I'm talking about. Your last finger and the ring finger. That's what is here. So A, B, and C. You want to choose some for yourself. You can type live on Facebook, and I'll tell people what yours is. I'm watching you live. Hey, my God, Millicent, thank you very much for coming. I mean, yeah, don't bend your hand. Don't force. Some people are showing their sexual ability. I'm Boroba. It's true, eh? Oh, my God. So those on Facebook, you can see it. I mean, they posted it there for you. You can see it clearly. Just pick your finger like this. I mean, if you're watching me on Facebook, just do like this. Okay, then you see. Look at the length very well. Then you choose A, B, or C. A means what? Sex addict. Intelligent mind. Don't worry, everybody Everybody must do their own. Let them do their own, please. DJ Jam, do your own and you want to tell us. Don't bend you want to say, oh, check video. Assignment now why you be. Me nkasa on first one. Me say last one. Last one, wait, anyway. Just do the last one, this one. So we're looking at it. The second one means true givers. Or laughing. Who says that's me? About how that's me. Who can in them? Shigega, you tell us your own. The microphone is with you. You are a virgin, so we should want to do beauty and talkative. Shorty in height. So I want to come around and see. Then do your, because your own is very important to me. I want to see if truly you can be beautiful and talkative. Shorty in height. So you are not sex addict. Your pastor is watching. Are you sure? So let's have it done again. Let's all see. We are doing it. Do this. Okay, do this. Let's see. Let me see it. We're watching it live on Facebook. So let's see. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, I guess. Okay, they say my you would the crowd. But Kawadi Pomba home put me here who are the I guess. I guess no correct. Maybe I don't know. I guess. And we are sex addict. Oh yeah. I guess. We are doing it. Then we are done. We say more. Me fan chile. Maybe I started down here. You're lying though. Why we only share the book? Me for a command here for when you share. And I. Sex addict. Now say, I don't know how be. We say do be now for such be. I don't want say do be. Yeah. Obi ehun me dey be. Obi ehun say me be. Clear. Obi ehun me dey akire. Eye be nti me dey akire. Unde be akes. Me hwe my hwe bi o. Me hwe. Entu de be apa ho kakra ho. Dey be tini ho say I don't know how ko am sa. You are forced to be. Why are you forced to be at me? What will you get? Why you push yourself to be? I guess. I guess. Please straighten your hand. Be bold and beautiful. Where are you? Do this. Straighten it. Gigi. I'm very interested in your own. I don't know why. I feel like coming to see your own. No, I won't tell people what I saw. I just, let me see. Straighten it. Let me see. Why you not bold? Why you not bold to show? Let me see. Oh, straight your hand. No worry, straight it. I have thought much. I thought as much. Just straight it again and see. Can you see? Can you see it? Can you see where are you? Can you announce where you are? You, can you be? Look at it carefully. How can you be? Look at it. Can you? No, look at your height very well. This is your line. So you are what? You are a sex addict. Now so and to the end you're dying. Obi ehun me dey actually. Be at already I shall bottom. Yeah, I'm sure there. I don't need be. Ufo nsa no mark ni ho ho. Uni mark no. Me hwe on se me. Hwe. Hey, unye se pon me hu. Oye uzo ye se no obi uzo. Uye so obi uzo ye. Was that natural also ye? How did I pass this girl? Wow, my God. Girl. What? No, who are you sending the message to? So because nobody, let's see your own.
I'm already.
Who says we are?
I can talk.
Let me see. No, let's see. Straight now, let's see. Sure. Look at you. No, look at you very carefully.
What am I?
No, don't fold this one. Straight all the hands. No, don't hold some. The men fold with Janice. No, be anxious. Virgin, sex addict. Stretch your hand on your show. What could you be inside when Eshoko? Shall be answered here. Oh, you. Chigege, you are a sex addict. Hey, so many B. Yeah, most everybody on Facebook. Jonah says I am B. Francis says I am B. Besma Sopuku Yabwa says I am B. Hey, ma bebre. And then we have A. Who is A? E. Adazi says I am A. Okay, that's good. You are an Ewe. Ewes, if you find Ewes on A is okay. But usually guns will be more on A. Because tribally, people that you can find them on A will be guns. Guns by nature, they should be on A because guns are sex addicts. Yes. They are not good in bed. Sex. No, they are not good in bed, but they are sex addicts, you know. They are the people that when your penis is small, they will be praising you and you feel you are good. They make a lot of noise, even though they are not enjoying. But all right, so at least at the end of the day, this is a simple exercise that all of us can do, and naturally they are true. You think deep about them and you see their reflection. I have a lot of things that I give exercises to people. Today we are discussing why married, why are you still single? In the beginning, it is said that God created the heavens and the earth. We can't doubt it, we can't fight it, we can't ask any other thing but believe what God did. He created the heavens and he created the earth. Anybody on earth who tells you they are in heaven, they are lying to you. Nobody can go to heaven until God invites you. And the way God will invite you is through death. So any of you here who want to go to heaven by tomorrow morning, just send me your text right now. I want to go to heaven, and I will send you to heaven very, very, very soon. You won't waste time at all, because by death, you go to heaven. God created us to be on earth. So once you're on earth, you need to enjoy the earth. And that's why I say big thank you to Akes, and say big thank you especially to where food is. I like food, so I like Gigi. Gigi, thank you so much for the small chores you brought. I will do my justice to myself. The fewer the merrier. It is not going back. Some must even go to Ghana. Those of you who are watching me on Facebook, please can you get me my Gigi's package here so that they will see it? Give me my own. Those of you on Facebook, I will chew on your behalf. So when you see I put food in my mouth, you swallow your saliva. How can Emmanuel Sapon be A and B? You cannot be A and B at the same time. Gifty, you can't be Gifty. You are B. That's all. Thank you, Emmanuel. You are a hypocrite. These are the people who will having sex with you and add their finger. So what I'm saying here is that it is all about God creating us to live on earth. Live on earth. Once you are on earth, you need to be affected by the things on earth. And one of the things that God put in man was that God created man in his image, that one day man will become like God. But the only thing that God used so that we cannot become like him is simple. Do you know what is that? Sex. God cannot have sex. God cannot have sex. God cannot have sex. So he put sex in us so that through us, sexual intercourse will give us limitation. Do you understand? Sexual intercourse bring me two. Don't bring me one. I'm a grown up. Why? What if me we should not say? Esa akwa no oti machine esi wa Jimmy ensa. Oti machine esi wa Jimmy ensa dada. Me who 3 container hwe wo mia brodo hwe so no mia brodo hwe. Edempa ebacho mo hwe say ya sa na ti o wo be ka say we na si oh sorry Michi sorry. Me the 2 years here for the meter, me the demonstration. So it's nice. I mean, this is a nice package from Gigi. I mean, very, very creative. Nyama de woman a sandwich and nam kakra and they I mean, oh Charlie. Chofi wum. Yay, mini pone. Oh my God. I like the packaging. Very, very simple and presentable. This is what is done on earth. And we have to enjoy it on earth. So God created us to be on earth and made us felt who we are. So when you meet a man like I don't call with muzzle, it's on earth. If you meet a man like Mr. CNN, you know, Evangelist Nimo Kwabena Nimo, I mean, as slim and quiet as he is, he's not too much sexually active. He's also on earth, even though he's a pastor. On Pemba, because Nyamia friend, Nyamia friend, I know a Jim Bape on some. Why I been saying, me boy, be a who see and I be saying, says, you go super Pemba, what Pemba dana? That was the question. What I'm saying is that all these things we are doing, we are enjoying them where? On earth. On earth. So don't let anybody lie to you. Don't let anybody deceive you. God created everything. He says, and the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make a helper for him. God brought all the birds and the beasts to Adam. Adam named them all. He must have been very clever to do so. But that's all I'm teaching today. Why are you married? Why are you still single? He said, but is what I like. But immediately you see the word but, it negates all the things. The cleverness of Adam, the smartness of Adam was nothing. He says, but among all the birds and the beasts, there was no suitable partner for who? Adam. Let me tell you the truth. You will not like for this, but let me tell you, you know me already. Anytime you meet a man whose love is animal, he's a fool. Anytime you meet a man whose love is for beast, he's a fool. If you live with a man who loves the dog in the house more than you as a woman, the man is what? A fool. Pray that he dies early. Because such fools, when they live long, they'll destroy our generation. Bible says when God created the garden, he brought animal, he brought dog. There was a man who one time I heard will all his property to his dogs. And when they asked him why, he says when he comes home, the first thing that comes to welcome him is the dog. Yes, it will make sense that you've drained the dog. The dog is a pet for the house. But who keeps the doors before you come back from work? Ask yourself. So God realized that if he doesn't bring that thing clarity on us, man will be used to animals, man will be used to cars, man will be used to houses. You have a man who named the things in his house. My car, my house, my this. And they have the capacity to tell you that the things that they have seen are more important than. But he says, but for Adam, among all the best and the thing, there was no suitable. So there is something that God created that should be suitable for who? A man. It must be suitable for a man. You meet any man who says, I don't have feeling for a woman, he has a mental deficiency. Well, bottom. Oh yeah, adwin sakre mu yade. Me nya feeling about kai. No. God created man to be like him. But this is what he did. He put something in men so we'll fall for women. Bible says when God said it's not good, all of it, he put deep sleep on man. I don't know if my line is breaking. GJJ, very careful. If my sound breaks down again, I'll collect the thing you are chewing from you. You can't use GJ's product to block my line. I did a line. I can't say anything. Facebook. So we are learning and I'm teaching. Next 1 hour, I'm just doing 1 hour and then we close. So watch it here. God decided that for the man to become better, enjoy the garden, he wants to make for him a suitable helper. My topic tonight is why are you single and why are you married? If you are watching me and you've been married before and your marriage has collapsed, your marriage is collapsing, your marriage is thinking of collapsing, please be careful. Make sure you assist your marriage to collapse and marry again. If your marriage is collapsing, don't force it from not collapsing. Man, collapsing. There are some marriages that when they don't collapse, you will collapse. Untimasia, one shall be woo. Me say, our dear ni gua, boanengu. Mengu enja wa dear no. Wa want to brofono. One shake ye na uguja wa dear na. When you be guasi, now wa dear kongo. Don't die for a dying relationship. Let the relationship die and stay alive. One man's meat is another man's poison. The way somebody looks at your face and will want to curse you and insult the day they found you, there's somebody who now sees you as a fresh thing that they want to use to add to their meat, and they will enjoy you and make you the queen of their life. There is a woman somewhere who wants to make you a king, because if you want to be a queen, make a king for yourself. But look at the way you are behaving. Your wife can look at your face and say, I regret the day I told you that marry me. Oh yes. Your husband can look at you and say, oh yes. They tell you very hurting things. So you too, when you go out, you see the young girls like Shigega, you tell them, and yo, man, how home will give me the canko wale? Oh, be a catcher was as you saw what you be our bottom. When already yet. Are you get what I'm talking about? Nobody can marry your husband, oh. Me, nobody can marry my wife, oh. That's why I say, if anybody, I tell people, if people, they don't believe me, but I'm saying it. If anybody have sex with my wife, I'm not going to have any trouble. And I'll not break away from my wife. Because if I've had sex with my wife for more than 23 years and you come and use it once, why should I? No, it won't go. I'll keep my thing. Me, Jimmy is out. Where did I go? Now, about the same point, I'm going to say, Weddy. And yes, you should anyone come here, and I'm going to say, Weddy. That the Miss Suni said, the oh, yeah, me, yet, me, there, me, and say, what to the if you rape my wife, I'll feel very hurt. Because when you leave her for me, I will suffer the effect. Well, no. Because me don't talk was ya. We didn't come baba bomna bo. Eponjua ube didn't to was ya. And tell now bet Santiano. Udi twesi so. Mawonaso, madam. So much depi. That one I'll regret. So I tell people that when somebody rapes my wife, I'll feel hurt. But if somebody sleep with my wife, and if you sleep with my wife, it's not my fault. It's a personal choice. So I'll not die for. A woman died on a motorway. She had an accident and came to die. You have all heard the story because somebody called her. Hey, Ukuru, any girl because now Ukoti now Ukuru could obi. Make a kotia TSA chi kasano. Adiane dam and your friend a kotin. They all anymore by your friend chain and the mokano a kotin chain and a mebodino. She get nima the antina mechlen or nuntina mechlen adi. So God decided to make a fine thing for a man, which is not an animal, which is not a house, which is not a car. I feel sad for you if your husband sees the things he has acquired more important than you. May God forgive him. May he watch this show and repent. May he realize that anytime he misbehaves towards you, he's showing you how God is. And if you're a woman watching me today, and you've gone to the last stop where you are focusing on your children, I'm always available to assist you to walk out of the marriage. Because marriage is not about children. It's about husband and wife. Most of you are in the marriage and your focus are the children. Tell me, what if you remember about the buy? So how if you buy? They will go. And when they leave you now, can you stay? And I may come and cry when you know when you power, when you BP, when you stroke, when you diabetes, if you don't even be called. When you know why you basso be ampel. Say, see, I can be pel. Whilst the marriage is getting to the road of crashing, look at yourself. It's the time. Yeah, you. This is the time. For my back on, I see me use back on. This is the time. This is the time you're looking fresh. This is the time you're looking fine. This is the time you are smiling. This is the time everything is going on well for you. And this is the time that you need to take an initiative to become what you are supposed to be. And at this time, who were trained, Wababrewa, Bibia Tantanta also, our dear Guaya Basano, who Jawa, no view beyond Pel, hey, Jawa, that time will be any Joe. Messi, Jawa, dear time will be me a Joe. So God made it clear for us to understand. And he says, for it is not good for the man to be alone. I'm going to make for him a suitable helper. Somebody that can make you who you are supposed to be. Women are suitable helpers. Women are not breadwinners. They are bread eaters. They are not breadwinners. They are bread eaters. That is why when any government want to support, they support women and children, not men and children. That is the biggest mistake I see every day government is doing. Because if there's a bread eater and a breadwinner, who needs support? It's the winner. But because they are giving to eaters, they'll give it to the bread eater. Adam, I'm making for you a suitable helper. My sister, it is good for you to be married. My brother, it is good for you to be married. Look, even Roman fathers are going to start getting married because they have stayed too long. They are suffering. I'm saying that one day we'll go to heaven and most Roman fathers will not go because they didn't get married. Quote me, I'm telling you this. I said it some time ago that 10 years to come in our world, the Catholic convent will change their policies and they will allow the fathers to marry and they will still practice in the parish. Because there's nothing wrong in worshiping God and still having sexual intercourse. You don't have sex is sweet. Maybe you've not had erection before. As for women, you don't know what erection is. But when it comes to men, oh my God, you have erection, you can see a lot of noise in your ears. You hear a big man have had sex with a small boy, and remember they say Jimmy said the minimum they are born with him. What is sorry that India? I want you to and easy to control your sexual desire. And I mean, Tia say, when you do so penny, what is so now penny 80 years, pa, what the penny 80 years, then 80 years, then that me when I heard that it is alleged that there's a side chick for the president of Ghana, I was happy because at the age of the president, if he can fire such a woman, Ghana you are doing. And I prayed when I heard the story that God, if it's true, let me be sexually strong at the age of Akufo-Addo. It is not easy. Do you know how many women are suffering with their husband even at 50 years? 50 years. 50 years. So I'm saying that there is something unique about marriage. Why are you married? Can you answer the question? And you too, why are you still single? That is what I'm addressing today. But God said, it is not good for you to be single. So in the mind of God, being single is wrong. In the mind of God, getting married is right. But getting single is a stage. It is a stage that one day you go. The process that God took so he could make a woman for a man is a process that after God did it, just never happened again till today. They say, and God put a deep sleep on man. That's strange. Man was there all of a sudden. He was asleep. And when God put a deep sleep on man, then he went back again and removed what he has put in man, the rib cage. Complete man, he disabled the man and removed the cage and put flesh there. Hey, God, didn't you think of lubrication? When we said, Kafra. A bone will come on a gem, no, or not. Also, penny be pan and can happen there, fine. Your man location. Ope address ako get bifie. Openyimwa bank manager, big man, otini kemu, or the address, and kanka quine yet. Until bro, oko get biho. Get be na friend. Open you can say, no, or to your tope, none cottage in a society community 9. Small girl binti. Nyankopon edi bibi sheye mu so it will attract and keep us going. That's the thing, that's a secret. So God put a deep sleep on man and made out of the rib he has taken a woman. And when God finished, he never did any woman again like that. So if you are watching me and waiting for your rib, you won't get anybody to marry you. If you are watching me and you are in church and I'm praying to God, Lord God Almighty, release my rib for me. There is no rib for you. He was only one rib. Then this is what God said in the book of Genesis. He came back and he told the woman, for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you as a husband. But this is what you're going to do. You shall continue to produce a seed that will crush the head of the serpent. So now I won't create human being again. I give you power with eggs. So now you ovulate. When you're a man will have sex with you, then you produce a baby in your womb. So God is not creating a rib for you. Me, my wife is not my rib. If my wife decides that I'm the rib, she will get confused. She can't be my rib. I can't marry my rib. When Adam married the rib, see what he did. When God asked him, Adam, where are you? He said, I'm naked. You see, when you marry your rib, you get confused. If you marry your rib, you commit so many troubles. Can you imagine? Adam, where are you? I am naked. Did God say, how do you look? He said, where are you? What do you see? What do you see? Gweku is not on the screen. He's talking. Sorry, Facebook, I apologize. The writer is not following. He's talking. So you are not getting it. But you get it. What do you see? See, do you see a basket? Wow. You see a basket? Have you ever used this basket before? Okay, somebody's in a building. Somebody says a building. Noah's Ark. Hey. This is a good sexual material. What do you see? Somebody says a building, somebody says a basket. Is that right? Okay, so on Facebook, do you see what is on Facebook? We could put it on Facebook for them. It's not on the slide. We can't find it on Facebook. We are not there. It's not there. So we are not seeing on Facebook. We are only seeing A2 TV on Facebook. So they want to see what is there. What do you see? I want your views as well. We are doing the show together with them live on Facebook. So what do you see? What you see there. Good. Now you see what you see. It has come. So what do you see? Those on Facebook are seeing basket too as well. Okay. So if this is a basket, yes. When we're growing, this is one of the baskets that we learned how to do for small jobs in Ghana. Now they say it's child labor. But when we're growing, it was not child labor. It is do yourself, learning skills in school. And our mothers use this basket to go to the market and buy. Now, this is a building in Tokyo. It's a building in Tokyo. So imagine somebody has built such a thing in Tokyo. What will cause you to have such a beautiful thing that you are experiencing and loving? If you will have a decision to have a marriage beautiful that everybody will see, the first thing you need to do is to know how to do it, which is digging. Dig. Anytime you want to have the best wife, you want to have the best husband, digging is important. Dig, research, look for the secret. So those of you on Facebook, unfortunately, the director is on the phone. He can't put it there for you. I'll report everything he does, so you don't see what I'm talking about. So you need to dig. You need to dig seriously. Why are you digging? You are digging because you want to see what is going on down there. And at times we think that the digging is about the other woman you want to look for. No, dig. Dig. Sorry. Dig. And why are you digging? You are digging because there are things you find. If you go and buy a land in a former cemetery, say you toss a small power maybe ani sie nkofo ana obi wu ana ye musie, you can be fortunate to meet teeth, hair, bones. If you are good, you find original gold ornament because titi no near the nkofo bi ye sie one, they are good there papa bi na sie one. It's likely you buy a land and where you want to build that basket of a house, the land is a swampy place. But anytime you begin to dig, there are times that the things you find in the soil, some of them you can use to fill your house. Some of them you can go and sell it. Some of them you can go and throw it away. You don't need it. But there are times you dig and you need some of the things that you are putting from the floor. Dig. Dig yourself. Who am I? Who am I? I want to get mine, but who am I? Let me tell you, in life, and I've said it and I'll say it again, everybody on earth, when you finish getting married, before you find your right wife, if you finish getting married before you find your right husband, look, you don't have the man who wants to treat you well until you marry. And let me tell you this truth, if your mother tells you men are bad, she's lying. You know why? She's talking about your father. And you're not going to marry your father. So if men are bad and he has been able to live with your father for 20 years, it's okay. You will meet the bad one in town is the one your mother went for. So after your mother going for your father, there's nobody again. So all bad men are finished. But your mother didn't hear anybody telling her the truth to leave your father and go and look for a good man. Nobody on earth can find a good wife. Nobody on earth can find a good husband. The best husband, the best wife is yourself. Are you good? Because if I am good and you are good, then two good people can find themselves. Nobody on earth want to live with somebody who is like them. Because science says that unlike poles attract, like poles repel. So when the two of us are the same, we will always repel. But because we are not the same, we can marry. The word marriage is making unbreakable joints that when you break, you separate with another force going to each other. So anytime marriage occurs and you decide to separate, what happens is that one party will go into another one. Because we are not the same. And I'm the Bemo to say me now open Bemo to say with the India water when. So dig, research for yourself. Dig, ask, who am I? Why are you still single? That's the question. Why are you still single? Is it because of the things they have told you? Is it because of the things you have heard? And remember about and until one now wali yempuanka yet. Wali pan kabon senye. Hey, mommy, a intro. Wali nashe. Attempt marriage and fail. Attempt marriage and fail. Tell me, we are born one. Born one bia e wakwa afa so bae. Obi e born 3, obi e born 4, obi e born 7. Wa wale da enya ni kunu awale agu anani kru na wu enti nkola wo he one. Na we yan wale wo da. Woni be ma twempra na onye wo na one wo a jansenfo ne kase mbema ye bad. Wa ware da. Are you married before? And I'm naming cover. You have never been married. When a man impregnates you and comes to name a child, it doesn't make you a wife. You are polluting people too much. Me the bema ye me pa de me awade friend. Won wale da. Bema no onye ho de na akotena ne so. Enti na otete wo sa no ye ntete oba sa. Bema wale wa osuro ese emra wo ho. Na all wale wonti no nsuro no. Stop the chaff. Ever since, look at how old is your child? Mama, Obade is saying 18 years. Obade 20 years. Untumi wale. Oba phone sa no bi ambe. We a bear man, a minor, and me mammy and sow. Me fair born grade 19 years. Last one, the class is when you're 6. Our dear put there, me say, me menu, my master, I mean, Wallet, we a Jimmy for Bema. Wallet, no go, Wadiano. Why are you still single? Can you answer this question? There's an age for marriage, yo. You want me to wale? Men ka se pre hu na ko wale. Se musa, etwe be hu ni ruanu abre, yeti ase. Koti be share ni ruanu abre. Brim wenim na ko. So why are you single? Ask yourself this question. Is a singleness is a legal definition for interpersonal status. It is a legal definition for it's a status in life that everybody must get to that stage. You have to be single one time. Right now, you meet a lady, you ask, are you single? They say, it's complicated. Macho, shigege. It's complicated. What is complicated? I'm single because in life, now watch it here. Either you are single or you are what? Married. It's not 3. It's not 4. If you are divorced, you are what? Single. That's it. So if you are not married, you are what? Single. But why do you want to explain yourself? When you are given a form to fill, and on the form, they say married, single. What do you choose? Or you ask them, please, is there others? You want to write others? Lord, I was married before. Everywhere you want to tell people you were married before your marriage collapse. What about them? If you are watching me today, why am I single? Can you define why you are still single? Have you decided to be single because you have a challenge to give birth? Have you decided to be single because of the child you have? Why are you single? Can you answer? Singleness is a stage in the life of every individual. You need to be single. You need, look, if you are sleeping with all the men in the world, you are still what? Single. It is marriage. It is marriage that defines you. And you are going out with a married man as a side chick. That's a good blessing from God. But you are still single. And I mean, post say, "Me who dey make come? No, wow, and after the time, me woman kwawe, me who dey make come? Only we we no, o ka say na kan, ye beto abofra ni dia, ni afa so, ni e dey me ho ade. Any me you are single. Stop wasting your energy. You are looking at the boy. And I mean, them back when they did me now, or breaking me and I mean, me and Timmy there. Maybe I want you to come, but just on one. I'm telling you, and you so wow. Now, so there be a one or two still. We are there, single. Define your status. Until you are able to define your status, you can't find a suitor. I repeat my statement. Until you are able to define your status, you can't find a suitor. You need to find a suitor. And finding a suitor is easy. Every man will want to marry a single woman. Are you single? Oh yes, there are a lot of married women who are single.
but they are married. Oh, there are a lot of married men who are single. They say, I'm single. Define your status. Am I single? And see whether you qualify within the state. In a legal definition for interpersonal status, a single person refers to a person who is not in serious committed relationship or is not part of a civil union. And I didn't say, I don't know about the same man. I'm more. And about Ghana no. Na ye ko hu me maame no no e na o share one boss say oko na obe maniska na ye nya me ho ade. You are still single. Kokoko nya awade kokoko ye ko abisa ye bisa say aye bia obaba akes ne ho da ho say metuma wade na na be man do bo kokoko jimi entide bi obi pe wade na me de and I'm near my wade o and I'm with you mumu bi de mo ade mo bo there. Look, let me tell you the truth. There's nothing called promise ring. There are only two rings. When you live in Africa, there's a ring called the traditional ring. If you live out of Africa, there's a ring called the civil ring. The civil ring is a wedding ring that a man will wear, a woman will wear. In the civil union, a man has the right to take a ring like my own, and a woman has the right to take one as well. So that is where we say a man commits bigamy if he decides to marry another woman again. So in a civil union is one man, one wife. But in the traditional union, which is a biblical marriage, it is one man, many wives. So I hate to hear when women are saying, and I'm a krupemba. Even this one, the right for the man to marry another woman is there. But the law is that divorce the first one and go. What's your problem? Every time of your life, you can become single. If you are divorced, you are what? Single. If you are a widow, you are what? Single. If you are born one, you are what? Single. Stop the complicated status. Right now, go to your Facebook and change the complicated. A lady was watching my show and she has always written engage, not searching. And when I was saying that, go and change your status, then she went to change it. Immediately she changed it. Then the sex mate called. And what happened? I saw that you have changed your status right now. What's the meaning of what you have written there? Who am I to you? He says, tell me what I should write. The guy was shocked. I love girls who learn. I don't like girls who fools around me. I'll say, okay, sorry. Tell me what to write. Say first, mature engage. Onye me one day mature engage. And the counselor Jimmy Foya can be at my Thomasum. Or say yan wale wa unye engage. Enti sisa dia wa chiro no. Enti ma sisa. Or therefore, kafra se ma sisa. Chire me dia me nchiro. Boy no ho. Ontumi nka dia nchiro be sie de. What's that wo Jimmy ho? Guy be any je won na so chiro engage enti obi amba. Madam, unya wale ya de ayede single. Asa. And I'm embedding hey, we are there single. There's nothing called single mother. No mother is single. I say when do you obi na nyewo. Until single mother. Munja sabro for nka. And just single mother. I'm a mother of two. I'm a mother of one. Who here? My auntie say your mother. I say oba. And then yes, I'm a mother of one, mother of two. But and I'm a single mother. And I didn't go. I say, what do you do? Toy. Over toy show chuma. We cry. Unyan sana bona baby adam. Me wari Christo. But down for. Ye nyina ye pe Christo aso ya de so ya de okọ wale no. We did it sell. Ye hiana na show boto. Be single so you can find a suitor. Change your status. Change your status. The next question is, why are you married? I say, why are you single? I say, why are you married? Why are you married? Why are you married? Yes, Bismarck, I like that. Big man say, I'm single. Yes, good. Today, I want you to be bold. Go on your status and write single. question is, why are you married? Facebook. A2TV is what is there. I think I'm not going fast. Why are you married? Why are you married? Why are you married? Why are you married? Maybe say Thursday. Why are you married? Or say I'm married because I want to have sex with one woman and go to heaven. So boy. I don't want to sin. Oh boy. So oh boy. Why are you? Can you tell me why you are married? Yes. Why are you married? If you tell me it's because of children, you are lying. Because you can have children whilst you are not married. Sex was not created for the married. Sex was created for the sexually active. So nobody will tell you, say, I'm married because I want to have children. It's not true. You can have children without marriage. A lot of people were born out of wedlock, but they are there. They are bastards, but they are there. God used bastards. It's okay. Do you know the father of Moses? No. You don't know the father of Moses. It's only John the Baptist. They talk about John the Baptist's father. Do you know Luke's father? You don't know. When Moses' mother was going to put Moses on the river of River Nile in the crocodile, so that they would not kill their child. Where was the father? Did you hear about the father? In the book of Proverbs chapter 31, Emmanuel wrote Proverbs 31 and said, a virtuous woman who can find. Let me tell you, no virtuous woman can be a wife. My wife is not a virtuous woman. Any man watching me, if you are looking for a virtuous woman for a wife, you are a fool. We don't marry virtuous women. Virtuous women go to do business. The entry requirement for marriage is not character. To argue. It's not character, it's beauty. Oh baby, I want time. Oh baby, check me out. Na subani ya de go ahead. Aka so to emi ni musuban o. Ba hwe na wani ma toso huni gina sui. E na mehwe apel. Enya usuban. Enti banyifo se wa ho ofe. Den na no be call. Den na no be call. Asa. Na ukona oba asa wako. Ana. Wa nkokura enye. Enti wo suban na wonko ye. And I wait our home ration median no apa national water. Obi anse ope. Bible say na bare bit na ho ne papa enim a wo nto wo ma mienu ba ko de Leah ba ko de Rachel. Na Leah no water ban so hye dem mu. Ye di Jacob ba ya ne nwa keto no be wale ne de ne ma na san say opia obi ampe no. Ne ho water. Bible na kan yem na me yedo. So marriage is very important. Try marriage. If it doesn't work, if your marriage breaks 10 times, marry 10 times. Why they good 10 times? I'm saying then. Why 10 times? Man, Jimmy for Bemel be who Emma won Daniel Buebi. Why should Suban Ukraine and you send your ball? And you send your ball, Bebe Binti. This year will come back. Bibia be kasetia asembia be yano bibia ma ubuefu. Every time you are angry because of the type of man you are married to, I say for you to stay in marriage and collapse the marriage and stay. Collapse the marriage and stay. But marriage is good. Marry. You are too known. Look at your too known. Wo hwesena wo hwe me hwe wani ma de ti wo hwe wa hwe. What's our shaman? Yeah. Gumpo, Bema Bia Sompe. So Pelwalu, Utuno, Bessie, and what's on the Mobiambo. Oh, Honchaware. Obia Sewopo, Obiat man 365 days, Obian Senepe. And I brow and so pep, and can come one sorry them, she get a group no, Oko Simba Copo, sorry them, no. I got away, and I'm beside myself, and I saw for Jimmy for Super Bowl and say, well, see, be up, I saw it then. And I would be sa first one, semi pel, no one penny. From so ben, there won't so be second one so open. And our PBS here, 3 was sorry them because every Anybody you ask, I want to marry you. No, Jimmy Phobia, me chum grow as say, who's in the pen one, Penafid, Nam not the one who has for him. Make crowd for a semi, Quasia, about yes, so pedabe. Why I see a good super. Yeah, because if you could have responded to the facts or so play Yanka, Nanka says, oh, yeah, asa. One prenu yedina ko because obi timpo say one na mi asimesi ase wo peda na one prenu ayebesrew. Marry, make a mistake and marry. Marriage is good. Why are you married? You have no idea. You don't know why you are married. But I'm telling you that marriage is good. It's sweet. It gives you a title. But don't die in a dying relationship. Let the relationship die. Kill the relationship and leave. But marriage is good. He says, what is marriage? Marriage is a legal contract between people that create kinship. It's an institution in which interpersonal relationships, usually intimate and sexual, are acknowledged in variety of ways. Our dear Mahu Quine. Obi wale uno diwa yen to me in can bedroom. Nekoti yet the crown to me. And then I'm a former Abba. What me Gina social media, so Gina TV, so be kase. George Craig Dimida. Shimi. So be waleo. Now kokasi we dimida. Obi endi undi echinye. Anameboa. I say awadi engine so a sexual intercourse, intimacy. Na ya waleo. He na otimi di wonsa ba okoko. We Gina we. Muna muhu ni say be ma we. Imagine, it's not, you are not talking about a husband, you are talking about a sex mate. And let me encourage everyone watching me, never leave your marriage because of a side chick. Only stupid women do. Imagine that your wife can send a message to a lady she thinks she's your side chick. Well, if my wife does this, unfortunately, I'm not ready to divorce that woman. But she will never be happy for the rest of her life for doing that. Because I won't ask her. Imagine somebody sends you a message and says, it's okay, leave America and come to Ghana. Your wife is suffering in Ghana and you are sitting in America, fucking women around. Your wife says, I should tell you she's tired, come home. If anybody send me such a message, I'll use all my money to look for the unanimous number. And I won't do anything to the person. I will beat the person until the person dies and we all go to jail. Because I don't know why you should. How? Did my wife talk to you? Why are you doing it? Or follow me to America and go and give my wife information. When your husband came, he was sleeping with this one, was sleeping with this one. Or I get to Ghana and say, hey, I just say, what about? Oh, check a can't come on, hearing you. When I'm on information, me change come in there, obedient today. Let's get to a stage of our life that when you decide to marry, if the marriage is not good, I say don't die in a dying relationship. Let the relationship die and you should leave because you can marry again. Your right to have sex, to be introduced. And I mean, what am I actually plans are and you're fair, no chia, sempna. You don't feel ashamed. And I bet more dog with your no chile Jimmy when I can't touch it all. Yeah, while I am found chile, our dear you pay. Keep that in your head. Marriage automatically exposes you. Why do you use me for a DP? And you say you love me. You are not even proud of celebrating my birthday and posting me and writing. Are you serious, young girl? Young girl. If it's my wife's birthday, I can go and wish my wife happy birthday on radio, on TV. I can surprise my wife at church. I can surprise my wife at the office, in the school. But look at you like Shigege. You are not married and they are doing surprise birthday for you. You don't feel ashamed. Look at the girls in Ghana. Look at them. The TV personalities, the single girls. And somebody just gave me a car, a Capi Polo. And my boyfriend just Jimmy. Nonsense. The guy has not married you, so he can't advertise you. The advert for relationship is marriage. If your wife can call a girl and warn the girl, hello, is here from sign, madam, within the sign, macho within the sugar girl. Sani a frame. Me ho pa say unyi afe na oba ma me see so na me te sell me nifo egina so be me bia frɛ me papa na one no etwe mpra no eye me kunu sɛ wonim no me ka counselor Lutrot hwɛ ya ware in fie pori 25 years me ne womba 9 enya oni oba edi kanya obedi wo wedi mbesi chiri nyina baby obekobia wo na wade ebobo me hu photo no wade emobo me se me tufo hwe na me kunu anyem oni hwe o me kunu oni hwe hwe oye pa kekoni mami wa jimi pa me na aka me ho acha again se me ni hwe hu se wagu ho ni wase me ni hwe na ate wono enti me de aneti na ate ho to what you are disgracing yourself. That your friends can go and fight on your behalf. Yes, I hear people do that now. And here they are born home by a man. Media may born home by married. And I want to casano. Oh, bomb me home by a mamma. One last smile. And I mean, who could I say, maybe a fabia or two and met Tiemu or two abaya me dinechi, me munachina by and 1.5 frewo. Maybe I may do be a catch of yes, my wallet, 1.5 frewo. Where was any? Mammy, if you want to understand what marriage is, enjoy your marriage. Stop fighting people around your marriage. Never leave your marriage for a side chick. Hey, Zandy, come here. Tear me. Hey, Zandy. Where your last time I made video? Why? Why the other video? Be good when my susu ye. Oh, why you man can't chill? Man can't chill. Would Jimmy come on tie? Zandy, oh, affair. Abrantia Bawalo, where your history? Now, later, after now, Wale, Mawale Ningu, me man divorce that. Or go ahead. Pepper not the bed. Sana who affect ye, and mamma for fro, and ya wanka. Omun treat you, son, I will treat you. Why? Yeah, you baby. Kurodo swan. Yentra fa kon enje nimguase ohima ugu hu anim ase wawade ase kwo no bi walo e na aja wale a bible so ja wale omoboa bible nka sa ibe wu akobo nsam jem wan wu yi a wonya mpla. Marriage is a good thing. Or see that marriage is honorable and it is the bed is undefiled. And to be maybe your family, you should defile the bed. Only marriage bed. You know Wally. Why you marry? Marriage is good. And God said, God designed marriage as a good thing. And it is beautiful and it's a priceless gift. Hey, me kind of crabbing chair. You want baby or home? And Bema a shawon and you munkunu. There are women that they are positive gains. Munkata kokonsa for say yeshu. No munja kokonsa ni DY. Me dem yeshu na di kokonsa sa wonye me. Come on, okay, say mo pick him back on the microphone say kokonsa bibi de nya na mbedi kokonsa why. Mambo obi adi. Akokonsa for on hwe na ensu ade. Kokonsa nko a. Sisa bi atene kra betena bi atene fi akonwa num. Hear me. Share. Let's go. We are learning. Marriage is good. So watch it here. It says God designed marriage as a good thing. It is a beautiful and a priceless gift. He uses marriage to help us eliminate loneliness. The other kind. Loneliness is eliminated. Multiplies our effectiveness. So we say establish families. Raise children. Enjoy life. And bless us with relational intimacy. If you are single, you don't get this benefit. You can get some. You can get some when you're single. Oh yes, that is you can get some. Now watch it. I can show you the one you can get. If you are single and you are not married, eliminating loneliness partially. You can eliminate loneliness partially. Yes. Obi on wale wono. Untumi ni nchire. And you tell me you feel lonely. You will be out done pa wunyanka. Udi ni phone mpo beye udipi. Nanso onwale wunti. So your loneliness is there. And he says it multiplies our effectiveness. You are not effective. You're timid. So if you're not married, it's not there. Look, so when you are married and you cannot see these things, stop the marriage. If you are married and these things here, you can't find them, stop it. Raising children. If you are married and you can't give birth, forget about what they are saying. Forget about them. Yeah. Or see, raise children. Bear de wow. And kwala 6. Una out to your fees. And then you don't see the happiness in marriage. If you don't find these things, relational intimacy, bear wa okunu awawalo. Or no beda na wusu. And yes, and the and yes, and we have those ones. Baby, we want to too much. Obu wants to the kitty until or the show one. Now, Raho. On Teshe. This how can number meow to sana the Shia say Bibu. And now we imagine say Bibu. So there are reasons why you don't have relational sexual intercourse. And you but ye case bear may be and yes, and bear may know, and yes, say, but bear may be or that was so no sugu yim a son said, the treatment he's giving you as a wife doesn't merit him to erect his penis into your vagina. But because of marriage, don't die in a dead relationship. Live. And I'm calling to me, Chama, my last month, then you're 25. On your 25, who said me about 25, where do you mean? By 25 years, you are destroyed. No man wants you again. They say, I crash one, but maybe I'm pale. Because Sana was a bad life. Bible says, God said, I will make for you a suitable helper. It is not good for you to be alone. I beg you. Anybody watching me that you are alone, change your status from today. The excuses are enough. The excuses are enough. Try and marry. Let the marriage collapse. Try again. Don't marry the ghost of your husband. Yesterday I was treating myself and Shigege were treating a big topic that we didn't finish. We were talking about what if you are a born one and then your husband died. So we go to where a widow. How can a widow marry? And we'll continue that topic again. Because there are too many widows. Too many widows who are marrying their children. If your mother is a widow, you will struggle to find a husband. Don't hear me? Yes. Oh, mommy. Oh, my pay wage, mommy. No, see on Wali Bioma. Bra, and Silvia Walemo. I said, oh, my moon finu. He has connected himself with you. And oh, mommy, so Papa Wuna, Mammy, and Wali Bioma. Mo Walia, assembly a best of William Biambe Fossil set in our dear. I will treat the reason why I'm saying widows become burdens for single people. Yeah, I miss single mothers today. Me share girls bebre. Or make me worry. Now, my minty no more wale. Ni ma minty. It's because of the mother. Ni ma mi de hu ahye ni mu. And I open am wo me je obakro. Me je obakro. U papa di o papa ye me amenti me wo achi bio no. And mema sia na omo tie dia me fiam na also fiam. Adan okunu na di no. Me, I don't believe that. I don't believe it. When I was growing up, coming to get married, they say, and I'm going to say, no, I'm not going to marry my father. I'm not going to marry my mother too as well. So if my mother was a bad woman, you have chosen her already. So there's no bad woman in town again. Ladies and gentlemen, the church is a good place to be. But if your church can't change you, change your church. If your church cannot change you, change your church. Bible says that. Proverbs chapter 18. It says, whoever finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. There are some favors in your life as a man that you can never get until you get a woman. Unyada. Unyo, yawanyeme bi wasasi so. Se wen shia oba se wo yira unyada. Ubetime shia girl bi adini sa se girlfriend ade bu ohu nya gise wale no. Hey, enkan wale oba pa na ade chia na pa na say hello honey na nanu bon e kan wale ho. Se na wo feel. Unwale oba ho ankron mo da wo. Ana girl no ho ankron say wonim. When a girl snores until you marry her, you don't know she snores. But after marriage, you see she snores. We have had opportunity to sleep with girlfriends before. Some of them, the way they sleep, we am crash or somebody wale no. Or da. Now, or da sana nanitia ha. Was I snoring? Now, me, I'll be something. I guess Ushia Bermo snore. I want to one down. Me suffer penny na you too, quine. And Obia and Nekoda. And I abofra suffer Kuma Messiso. I decided to go and have a nap with the senior pastor at the retreat. So I said, oh, senior pastor, you are in a big room. For you to have security as a junior pastor, I want to sleep in the other room. I hope Shigege is learning. Shigege, change your sitting place. Come here and come and learn. You are having too much up with the boss. You always come and sit here and learn. Leave here alone. Get up and come and say, we'll come and sit. Yeah, children, not now we didn't come on. My boss said, no, son, you can't sleep with me. You sleep tomorrow. When I want anything, I'll call you. I insisted. Then a third pastor decided to go and sleep with him. He didn't sleep till the next day. The senior pastor will snore. But this man is married. So I imagine the way the wife has accommodated this man for the number of years they are still married. Say who could try chromosa? Or between one chromo for the window, she said, hey. Unim, get now on the fine. Just as she get here. Come on, so up here. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. O try naked, I be Johnny. I feel no better explaining mark be a one home. And away. When poor dear me say, way, Yamin Kwan, Nakame we. Hey, I brought you the girl because you get it tried one and a got to be me. You won't do a gossip. No. No worry, sit down, let's talk. You go din come out. Get near Sakura. I say, no, I had cancer. When we were doing the chemo, I lost my hair. They say it will come. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the sickness, but the way the guy was shocked. Also, Paranu say. I'm saying, Massa, me and Kabedi is also there. Me got him bring you. Get no so on Cobeda over now. Say, I'm junior wonder. Kakano was trying to say, Obey Rana. And suro. So you don't know what you're going to meet in marriage, but marriage is meant for what? A man and a woman. Not a man and a man. Not a woman and a woman. It is what? A man. Watch it. Oh, I mean, blocking is very important. Block now or forever hold your peace. Who can marry a man and a woman? And I'm saying a man and a woman not because of the gays and not before the lesbians. But I'm saying this and let me explain my point to you. There are girls today like Shigege who are men. Oh, yes. There are girls today who are men. There are girls like Mavis who are men. You can see them with breast. You can see them with nyash. I get breast. I get nyash. I get breast. But they are men. You can see them today that there's nothing hanging in front of them. A can't be undone anymore. Bibi and then him. Kotimbi anyho. That's why Bema. Adentia. They have lived their life like men. They have fought like men. They have achieved like men. They have built like men. They have succeeded like men. So once they are behaving like men, no man can marry them. They are looking for a woman to marry them. When they are talking to you, they talk like men. Let me tell you, there's a way a man talks. So there is a way a man talks. If you are watching me today as a single girl and you talk like a man, every man wants to marry what? A woman. Relax. Be a woman. Be a woman. You are talking too much like a man. A man will want to marry a woman. A man and a woman are not the same. You can buy all the properties in the world. It doesn't change you to be a man. And I'm going to share my home. Me and I'm America. Me ba America bisa me da bonting. Me to fie me di 23 years. Enti enya den. Who papa yo hia ni enti na to fie 23 years. Who papa is kenya kan to fie 23 years. Enti bu fie yo hia na o entia. It's not an achievement. Enya achievement. And I be a she be me na me 20 de. So what? Like who papa dey say otomo no want to. Mu obi aka on to ma ho. I'm encouraging you today that if you are watching me, you want to get married. Every man wants to marry a woman. Ask yourself, am I a woman? There are some loose statement women say, and they don't know they are hurting men. A woman will look at you and say, the plans I have for you, I pity you. I want to do something for you to become something. But the way you behave, I've changed my mind. Anytime you tell a man this, you curse yourself. But that's how we talk. You are talking like a man. I can buy you a car to drive, but look at your behavior. I don't want. Even now that you are not even having a car, see how you are chasing women. I should buy for you. No, you are talking like a man. Shigege, you are talking too much. The last warning, leave where you are sitting, or I'll come and pull you from the place. Me, I've always been a teacher, and I love teaching. I'm teaching you, and you're sitting there talking plenty. You have been with your boss every time. What is it? When you say a trim, what do boss with trim plenty as show be asking you go. Nonsense. Yes. You know me, I am like that. I'm a school teacher. I'm teaching you, learn. Men have more positive attitude for sex than women. Men are more physically aggressive. Men are physically aggressive. And I get and you sure baby no you get at times I meet women I look at them. There are things that is found in a woman. There are things that is found in a man. Men are aggressive. Women don't feel hungry naturally. Oh yes. We on this over no, it doesn't happen. I am man that has accommodate me. And the only bear man now, Now there be also a comedy me. And yes, so Pedriani, Bema is part of the DNA. Say Bema comedy no. Now I am so your bow common dignity or Adriani. And also your Bema. Now Obana didn't de biano. Oh, I know a joint here. Can we pass there so that you can eat something? Uncle, so that we can eat, so that you can eat something. Or your papa. Or so you yema. Don't be a man from today. Break down. Be a woman. Who was again today? We are a case and ten day. We are day. We are a case and 10 day. Aden. Please, let's learn something from today. That men are aggressive. He say, men have more positive attitude for sex than women. Hey, and you don't dream bibia. And pema grow. Yes, they are in pema grow. A boy I live for crabedin. Aden. And the one to nipa ndware mbetwam. Hey. Me came, we are just in a good so hey, we are crabbing Jaribio. When you are one and who a man must prepare to choose, a woman must prepare to be chosen. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you find this on your slides on Facebook. My question is that a man must prepare to choose. A woman must prepare to be chosen. Lata, is he on Facebook? Yes. These two statements is where I'm ending my slides for today. A man must prepare to choose. A woman must prepare to be chosen. So Shigege, you have to be prepared to be chosen. Don't prepare to choose. So when a woman is fighting to own a house, for what? For business? Yes. For shelter? No. Yesterday I was discussing with one sweet love friend of mine. I said, you want to buy a big 4-bedroom house? For what? As a woman, what do you need it for? Imagine the way she is coming up. Her focus is to buy a house, 4-bedroom house. What the then? What the then? No. What the then? Ask yourself as a woman. Do you hear me say? Do things that will cause a man to choose you. Work on yourself. Look beautiful. Show look attractive. Only. Why could you 3-bedroom house? I don't know how you can say, son of a so be now, no, baby, other. See, them are homeless. Why? First Canterbury Council Electoral Foundation. You never go see there or Ghana. Why? But what in the first Canterbury, never go see there. Now, work on yourself so that man can choose you. And the man will choose you not because of anything, but because you are beautiful. Beautiful, asa. And they be make say, and I'm the Gucci nkwa na me she. Na she Gucci nkwa nyere. O fa sika ba kwa de to shoe. Enye bebe bia de shoe. Madam Fubi every week we try to shoe akire. Am pa shoe no boy dey, but no kura ni say, ya yen to shoe o ho no. Ye news says I not to shoe. And or just you need to Instagram. This one, how much? Nani buefu. How much? What's much? And I mean, a woman is only the ball. Maybe in toe wig. A sinto, a human, a perivial, a pervirial, a mivirio. Peruvian hell, Chinese so minimo, de me here say, and me now channel, a fatal. That's all. How's your smell? How? I mean, get close. Let me hug you and go the whole day feeling your seductive smell. But look at you. You have no smell. You have no smell. Even young men, we have a smell. Me started 2021. Me say, I want to smell beyond 50,000 Ghana. That's my target. Yes. So I get up in the morning. When I'm leaving my house, I wear more than seven different kinds of perfume. The last one I bought recently in Ghana was a female perfume. Because Emba perfume, you be shame. Every female perfume, actually ENO, Indio woman be a bibi woman, attractive. It's sweet, bibi de. Go now, 4,500 Ghana cedis. Me say, wow, Emba perfume. She bibi sa. Baby shia na. Hi girl. Corona and chiampo na same thing. I say me fifia me spray me ha. Blow ninti na say me spray me ha. Enti me blower. Uye si abete. Na me spray me insane me ha. Smell good. You want crofo bi ogan omo chiawa 3 days nyina wo horo say ngo. You want crofo mi omo chiawa wo twem a. Tulale gbojo perfume. Perfume anything. Please prepare to be chosen. That is where marriage starts. And as I end my slide for today, this is what I'm saying for you. For you to be where you want to be, whether single or married, read this. Discover to discover. Discover to recover. Discover to recover. Discover to recover. If you are even married before and the marriage has collapsed, my sister, my brother, discover to recover. How do I recover? You must plan your family before marriage age. Plan it. What type of family do I want to have? Plan it. You must choose the type of family planning before marriage age. And yet contraceptive. No. Family planning yet draw a minute. Men can't say plan it. Which type of family planning will work for me? I want to have 7 children. Then I get a woman who wants to marry me and want to have only 3 children. Where will I get a 4? What's it? When you adopt, they are not your children. If I'm ready to adopt, I'm not even marry you at all. I'll go and collect adopted children. But have a plan. And I'll pay me pa, and I'm saying to me wanka, and koya and tokoya my enina, and say out to my seer, Nami and Sani and Somusa. No, I plan my marriage before marriage age. Me shen kwala 12. Media 3 pe. I then a man woman 7 now. Shamadia. Mitian kwala school fees. So the man says I have the capacity. So once you plan your marriage age, be careful because once you give me 3, I'll go and look for the extra 4. Why men do what? Don't worry, I'll answer your question for you in the next 2 minutes. Because they plan to have 5. They plan it. When you came, you didn't have a plan. Did you have a plan? No, I had a plan. You didn't have a plan. So I say for you, discover to recover. And from the beginning, but who says when I fuck another person, I don't love you? Hey, Papa. You must know which plan can't work for you before marriage age. I'm not saying know which one can work. Oh, read it very carefully. Oh. You must know which plan can't. I'm not saying which one can work for you. So go and look for the one that can't not work before you consider marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, I leave the mic for 2-3 questions. And Shigege, can I get a Facebook and read our comment for us? But any question from the floor, it's good. I'll answer for you. Your comments are brought to you seriously by Okay, they are bringing you the microphone because we are live. If you have been watching from the beginning, you can get all the message. But if you're not, that'll be
Thank you.
difficult. Okay, so question. I'm ready for you. Let's go.
My question is,
Mhm,
okay, I really love this part. You said that
mhm.
the man wanted the 5 kids,
Yes.
and I decided after 3, that's it. I don't want any more.
Who decided?
The wife decided I don't want any more.
Okay.
So he go away and then having 2.
Mhm.
So does it shows love, or he just want the 5 kids so he can go?
So your question is that when the man wanted 5,
Yeah,
but he ended up
giving 3.
okay.
So he have 2 kids, not telling the wife. So
Okay.
she cannot ask me
Okay.
because I told her I wanted 5,
Okay.
and she said no.
Okay.
So she cannot ask me. She heard about it, but she cannot ask me. Is that right?
All right. I mean, in the first place, I like your question. I don't know if anybody have an answer in the play, but let me try and answer me myself. In the first place, when I say I want 5 kids and you give me 2, you give me 3 or 5, I might want you not to add the 2 because maybe clinically you don't have the stamina. So I will never want you to attempt. I want 7 kids. My wife is ready to give, but after her first 2, 3, medical condition can't allow her to have the rest. But I need a kid for a reason, because it's within my plan. She will not be ready to give me license to go and have anywhere, and she's not in that capacity to give me the right to go and marry somewhere or go and have children somewhere. But I need to have the children. I need to have the children. So when I go and have the children elsewhere, it doesn't mean I don't love her. And it doesn't also mean that I hate her in the marriage. But unfortunately, she can leave the marriage if that's what she thinks she wants. Don't stay in that marriage and die. Leave and go, because there are 2 people who came. But remember, those who had the children, they are just baby machine for me. Okay, it doesn't mean the man doesn't love you. It doesn't change your status in the marriage. It doesn't make you a lesser wife. There's nothing called a lesser wife. You are still a wife. But the lessons are that for the young ones like Shigege coming, they should know the plan, so that when the man says it is 5 I want, and you cannot give 5, don't even consider becoming a wife to a man who wants 5 children. I met a beautiful girl who was 29. She has married and have 3 kids. And at 29 years, she has gone to do tubal ligation. She's tied her tubes. 29 years. Okay. Now the marriage has collapsed. She just found the dream man who is treating her like a queen. She just wants to have 1 child for this man. But she has tied her tubes. Don't ever make a decision that will affect your lifetime because of your current relationship. Be careful. Before I came to the US, I had more than 12 cases in my office of men who have come to US to come and do vasectomy. And after vasectomy, their wives are chasing them like dogs out of the house. This one says, sorry, well, we got an IM no. And the men are frustrated now because we are trying to get here. And I just said they become a burden to the women. And they be asking me, so Akobane say, wakoye I want to mean yimintino. They be up me di me. Hey! Obi ko tiny tubes. Or tiny tubes you and nikunu de ne koye tie you and ho tono. She wants to leave the marriage because see nikunu who say I got tiny tubes into. Yan kon kon de bi openedino. Anapo bedino and you bedino. Aden. Don't ever make any decision that will affect you lifetime because of your condition now. Be careful. Be very careful. Don't die because your husband wants 5 children and you gave only 3 and he's working for the 2. So you are growing slim. You are dying. You are becoming ugly. My sister, wake up and stop fooling. You want to... There's a woman right now. I warned her before I came to this place. Wale? Who on matre? Wako wari papa bi. Papa no so on bet 2. What is say papa no dey obi twin plenty. Wako hospital say yen washing the womb no woman papa no. Asiaba at 48 years. Papa yin bisa wo ba. Enjoy it anyhow. Why? I don't know what is wrong with people, I guess. What you can't give me, don't force and give me. Don't. Why are you in the gym? What are you doing in the gym? You are watching me. What are you doing in the gym? Mbese me ba forma me kunu. My trouble my kesia man don't me slim kakra. Oh, okay. Who go gym today? Once in a sisi achi. Wa gasa show. Never ever in your life make a decision now based on your condition that will affect your future. So I guess when a man goes to have a children behind you, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you anymore. But don't throw in the towel unless the marriage is killing you. I hope I've answered your question. All right, Shigage, you want to read some few messages for us? Yes, I see some questions are coming on Facebook. Unless you don't have them. Do you have them? Very much. I want to say a big thank you to RKS for their products. He has everything from charcoal that can do the body cleansing. Please get some. Look fresh like her. The stage of RKS at their age and the way she looks. RKS is the best skin care. Go for it wherever you are. And I'll drop her number again and you will love it. Director, we are off. I can't see myself again, Director. What is happening? We are black. Okay, we are back. Thank you very much, Director. Okay, so let's go. Some few messages. And thank you to Gigi's Kitchen for this product. I'm going to start chewing it on your behalf on Facebook so that they will zoom it for you to see it very well, very, very soon, Director. And then ginger honey chips, the best chips of the season. You love it everywhere. Let me say a big thank you to Adinkra Multimedia for their able support, especially their CEO is here. He's doing the DJing for me. The sound is better now because of our one and only DJ Gem, one of the biggest DJs in America, to be precise. He plays everywhere. It's not just for New York. It's not just for Jersey. And also a big thank you to KTA Mobile for their support. Also saying a big thank you to Viacro 20 for their biggest support. Council Electoral Foundation, your support is boom for us. Boogie Down in Nima, coming from Hashim and the friends. 3G Media, Mr. CNN, thank you very much for your support as well. So let's go. Shigage.
All right. So we have a question from Nana Afrani.
Okay.
He says, watching you from Texas, my question is, why is it that most ladies take marriage too serious and they can't even give their man space? Good evening, counselor. So... And you want to take the questions one by one, or I should read the next one?
No, I'll take it one by one. I mean, people want to see you, so stand well and let them see you. They want to see Shigage. Shigage is reading the message.
Okay.
She's not. Are you on heels now? I told you to wear your heel when they start this. Some people can capture you well. Oh, we are saying.
Counselor, I'm tired. I've been
okay. Why?
Morning. I've been.
Oh, share heel need to go today. Yes, Christo. Sorry. Yen yourself at a flat. Also read why. Yes, you never allow.
So from Nana Afrani again, he says, watching you from Texas.
Okay.
My question is that, why is it that most ladies take marriage too serious and they can't even give their man a space? Good evening, counselor.
I don't know how to answer this one. Well, people take marriage too serious. And they can't even give their man space. Let me tell you, you can't take yourself even too serious. How much more your husband? If you take yourself too serious, you will die too serious. So, my sister, your definition for serious is that you want to follow your man everywhere they will go. You want to police them. You want to check who they are talking to. Who did they text? Who's met? Please stop it. That is a crime. Let everybody be individuals, even in marriage. A man will cheat not because of you. Cheating is a personal decision. No woman can stop any man from cheating. No man can stop any woman from cheating. Marriage doesn't stop you from cheating or from sleeping with other person. Stop it. Our dear enye empra anu etwe edru. Say me dey say na me pen married me ware pa me jai. Me nya wale ope. Me nya wale ope me hye obohwe. Me wale ope won kwa na me koti bedi. Eno ye no me e ntro. Unye yi a unhu se na etwa foforo tie die. Etwa da die e de ba. Bisa nkrofo atena ho ache. Ye so mu sa ye te ho sa. Unu se na to kata wani kura to me draw. Who design is it? Until need year day. Na say so mu sa. Any other question?
Yes, we have one from Atekai Nete.
Okay.
He says, my question is, what do you tell a man who asked you to tie your womb after your third child? Watching you from Massachusetts.
In the first place, I think this tying of the womb is common in America. Yeah. And I believe that is as a result of people not having good counseling when it comes to this issue. Tying of the womb is not a decision of a man. It's a medical conditional reasons. And maybe you have a challenge with childbirth. You've gone through pregnancy situation, maybe through CS more than 3 times, and it was complicated. So clinically, we advise you, we don't enforce it. We advise you that for you not to take seed again and go through the same condition, can we help you by tying your tubes? And tying of the tubes reduces your risk of getting pregnant again, 2%. Only 2% of people have gotten pregnant again or have been able to reverse it. So your husband is not the one to make the decision for you. Just that because at the time he's legally married to you, the law demands that he signs in case anything happens. But your husband cannot take a decision for you. Say after 3 children, tie your womb. What's the necessity? Don't do it. Do it at your own pace for a reason that will not affect you in future. Do you understand? I've seen a very beautiful girl. Me, if I had my choice, I'll have a child with her. But she started her womb. She's very beautiful. But she started her womb. And she's young. She's young. So the reason cannot work for me because I see the way she is. If I have a child with her, the child will be beautiful. But she started her womb. And she tied her womb because of marital condition. The husband is dead. She has a woman. So my sister watching me, seek for counseling. Don't take the decision of your husband. Forget it. Seek for counseling. 862-571-3950. 862-571-3950.
Okay, we have a one from Bismarck Opoku. He says, what are the basic things required by a man before marriage? And for the woman, apart from beauty, what other things should the lady have before allowing marriage? So it's a 2-in-1 question. The first one is, what are the basic things required by a man before marriage?
In the first place, the basic thing a man needs is to be able to feed himself 3 square meal plus snack. 3 square meal plus snack. A man should be able to provide shelter and security for a woman. A man needs to be able to have stable employment and must be employable. What a woman needs, first is beauty. Second is beauty. Third is beauty. Bismarck. Bismarck, that's what a woman needs. Mommy, hey, who are for me do nyame? Obit me nante ko garage ko bisa car no what you saying? Bese me pay to from money car back home. I won't fake kenti. Ah, now who for bit me man lift, maybe I'll call nya hodoko. Sha! What ye Jimmy sao ade ne fa? Who bese odi tena care mu keke. Eti oba no ho fe won. Eya, ebi mo misbehavior ya. I feel sad when beautiful women and I'm in tears here. Me time po. Baby I'm a fabia no be a show. Otu doso. Mame, mame sha. Why do Nancy for ma eyegbere? What was here? Or baby I no for them kroma be ma show no say annoying we Jimmy for. Ah, you're beautiful. So everywhere you pass, people have attention and you are worried. So now you don't want to walk again. And men mama say what name to your friend where ja heal she and I saw my flat. Oh Jimmy home. Your beauty should make you not to be paying transportation.
But beauty is not enough. Beauty is not enough because marriage entails a lot more. And
Like
in marriages, there's so many ups and downs.
Like-
A man needs a woman that he can build with.
have you married before?
Obviously,
Have you married before?
No, but that doesn't.
Hold on. She got
That
hold
doesn't
on.
mean a man is
Now
going
listen,
to,
listen. You
is
say
going
a
to
man
marry
needs-
a woman because she
Hold on,
looks
hold on.
good.
Listen,
No,
you say
she needs
a
to
man
carry
needs a
substance.
woman she can build
needs
with.
to
Hold
be able
on.
to support the man.
She
Beauty
got
is not everything.
She
I do
got
not agree with
She
you on
got
that. Yes.
If you are ugly, you will say this, but let me help you. Hear me. I'm saying that you say a man needs a woman he can build what with? Tell me
He
what.
can build life with.
What? What life?
Life. The family, they're both coming together.
No,
to
what
build.
life? Tell me what life? What family? You see your mic is gone. No, me. You see, you are now coming. Listen to a married woman. She's telling something. Listen to her. What is part of what? Madam. I say be a woman, not a man. See again. Be a woman, not a man. No man needs a woman to me. I don't need a woman to be with me. I don't need it. I don't need a woman to. You see, your problem is that she's what? She's what? She's what? Is she coming to build? So helping me doesn't. See, the pastors have brainwashed all these girls, and that's why they are working and suffering. I say, change your church. Don't worry. The woman is. This is a married woman. I'm not reading her note. Give her the mic. Let her tell you sense. Afinaba. Hey, Jem, go and help the microphone.
Yeah. Men need beauty. Let me tell you, I know a lot of good women. Good women, hardworking women.
Sure.
I'm on the field. Whilst we'll be going to China, going to Turkey, you see all these women, then they are single. Hardworking, and you see those women that, let me tell you, a man will come all over from Kumasi and come and pick up a cream and go and give it to a woman. Men will be traveling from Connecticut. Men will be calling me. And Mary Krawada, oh sorry, na menena catch you. No, I choose your pay. And I ask, sometimes I go overboard.
Yeah, Mike in the crowd singing there.
Eddie Amano. Meaning a man pay a ma or mo brema won. No.
No, you can't say brema no.
With the winning BB, ye juma ye BB, and they who say to net now, obejaw. Ye juma, ne BB, yes, nemen says you, who see me ye juma to me BB and tea, oh my brema, on book class or your bar. Oh, yeah, Miss.
Mommy, I agree with you, but I'm not saying say or bad. I've seen married men. There was a man, me bonidi, and he saw me. He was like, "Hey, feel the way you walk in heels. Like I love it. Me you're into me, yes, sir." So that means what counselor is saying is true. Beauty is also part of the package, but it is not everything. So with your banner, all you can do is dress up and be shepe. You with your oko sidaya. You can't even emotionally encourage him. Or unisika kwampa. You should be a woman of substance. I'm metawachi minibi so menumunsem and push you. It's not all about how you look, how you.
The estimate, does it concern you? No, does it concern you? No. The house I'm building in Accra, when the Masons bring me estimate.
We are planning a life together, so yeah.
Thank you. You have been brainwashed and you will struggle to get the truth. Giving you and stop competing with what I'm giving you. That's all. No, you say build weight. Following.
Now also Patiana Wundinechi. So Wundinechi.
You are following.
Counselor. That's you.
Well, I know the challenge you have, but I pray to God that the time you will hit, by that time. One more question. Don't worry. Mavis has a question. Mavis, you have to come to this side. The camera is here, so come here. Come here. You want to ask a question in camera? Come here. Come here and tell me and check. But I'm not crying. Oh. Facebook for Mavis in here. But anyway, Mavis in your jam pawaso. What's that two from him?
Nibacho, I think say sometimes I disagree with my boss certain ways, the way he talks like marriage and single. Sometimes. But sometimes the all cannot no Becca say or can against men or can against women in certain ways. But the no can no crepa. Because I think say no come from beginning like Yeshia Mema, the way I see say like we agree with everything. After later on said the auntie the buy no can say only be me she also pay my 5. And then you decided to give the man 3. And the man went outside and get the extra 2. This one you can't blame the man, like Counselor was saying, and I second that. And wait, so the one that we were talking about, our sister was talking about, say, oh yeah, beauty near the other no. I have been there and I can witness that. So the way I do myself, some ways, Counselor says something, and I used to say such a after the beauty or the beauty night then at on chain or the beauty not on chain, but the opposite or chain say would dress say so how about that one? Sebema can be beside say those yes beauty, right? So I second with her certain ways, and certain ways I second with counselor in between. So it's always in a relationship, it's always have to balance. So and she say me person me busa say so bisu ka say me ohun fe and omnipa ka ma yonko man nyina ka say the counselor can what gia to me say ohun fe but they be musu say udi usi Kenya be mani bi o udi usi ka hwe girl we ya udi usi Kenya me busa say nti na wo kasa and say the way I was see address no asa udi usi Kenya ye dey address it and say me be man me no bet na e die bra and abeti me ma bo
Bema bia na ni bri obesike bia ejimi fo. Bema bia na ni bri obesike bia o ejimi fo. O wale oba na wani kono ho a yesi oba tutu a atwire bema dem on friending bisa ne say tuo no wo he. Oba to tu a no de just say oba ne nim so bema. That's the thing we have. The issue we're having with all this discussion is say it's good to be beautiful. I say what a woman needs for marriage, the first one is beauty. The second one is beauty. The third one is beauty. Ubenyin beto. Now the first question is that you don't even need to control the beauty. So in the first place, we don't control beauty. If you are beautiful, you are beautiful. If your beauty is not in your, if your beauty is not in your head, where is it?
Oh, you must be flexible.
So you are beautiful. That's why you are flexible.
No, some people take, too much proudness.
No, when you are beautiful, be proud. No, when you are beautiful, be proud.
No.
So like Mavis made a statement. Mavis said, there are times that people say men cannot approach you because you're dressing too much. Anytime you get to a stage where they say the way you look, that's why men cannot come to you. You are going to the wrong place. You are in the church. Look at your church, Apostolic Church, Assemblies of God. Look at the place, the whole church. Everybody knows you. Everybody there knows you. And they are all 0 class 7 people. So when you start becoming 0.89, they think you are becoming too much. No. Monkeys play by sizes. Your hair that you are fitted. There are places when you get there, no, hey, you wear the epiverian hair. Charlie, we here $2,000 because you've entered into the class of the people. Slippers now, Shania will be a who yes, we original one. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you wear it to a place that you are admired. Bible says that if you go to a place and they don't receive you, shake your feet and leave. Don't downplay your standard to suit anybody. Don't change your look. So I tell people who come to Ghana looking for a wife, waba Ghana, or buy a big man. This is papa original way. Sikeni before bank na wepekuru obepeyire. Obedu ha no ahye chele any nika. I say mbese obo pem. Obebi obeju watum. Say o hye chale ni nika bia no ye jimi for. So don't come and tell me say me ba ni chale what any one jimi. If you marry a man who came with chale what me ni baby da me dobi garage. Na one ne ba ya no akopie 4 bedroom house. Divorce him immediately because he's a wicked man, he can kill you. If he can't show you, because your worth, I didn't finish my slides. This was just part of it. I'm saying that if a man cannot show you what I have, he's not qualified to have you. Simple. So why? So then I may come on now. Nebusha for person me worry no. I say na me nibi. Why never ne ba ma obema on nibi? O ma me be worry papa no mo da form. Ene wo wuti we. On da form. Ebia ye kai o maame time papa hia no omuda form wo unyi America 10 years na ye no America 10 years when you Jimmy for what America Ghana back kokontu e krasi bia kojo mi so me bold you love. Our problem is that don't change your look for the kind of men who want to have you. Maintain your look for the type of men who must attract you. I say a woman must be chosen you are not choosing the man. Walk in the corridors of the right people. If you want to marry a doctor, every time go to where medical seminars are going on. If you want to marry a carpenter, go to carpentry workshop. If you want to marry a fitter, walk around where fitters are. If you want to marry a pastor, always go to church. Your church is destroying you. Last two questions, Yapon.
So how about Omo use it like they use the beauty, but they use mostly the character of a woman to go over the beauty.
Any man that looks for a character in a woman to marry has lost it. As you are sitting there, who knows your character? As you are sitting there, nobody knows your character. We only know your makeup. We don't need your character. When I take this woman to my house to marry, and my father asked me, I didn't know I know. By the mistake they're making us, I'm correcting it.
When it comes to choosing a woman,
You need beauty. That's all. I said, it is beauty. What made Samson choose Delilah? Is he a character? There was a woman called what's her name? No, apart from Delilah, there are only two women who are very beautiful. No, Esther. Esther was very ugly because she was compared to her husband. Abigail was noble, was not beautiful, but David loved her nobility and her wisdom. That's why he married, because they were more beautiful women. But there was what's the name? Bathsheba. She was very beautiful. When the husband came home and was not eating, me could then or see as I see be a da. I say, oh, did not die. What I say? Let's be careful, women. I hate ugly women. I saw a very ugly woman last 2 weeks. I mean, Jezebel. Thank you, Jezebel. I saw. Say I mean, so far say what I'm saying is that I saw a girl in Jersey. I said, Kwaku. I was sitting in the car. I said, but it's no bad what time say America. I felt so sad. They be say one time, because when I'm criminal one bad one time, and she go come. Oh baby, I'll show me one time. But one more day. I want friend na say mutia ye. Fiti Esther mereso ne eto awon fe. You see Vasti efi awade na se ye bo ho modern say Esther beba closer to Vasti. The time Esther was going to visit the king to negotiate, she has to work on herself, smell good, look good, wear good. Look at yourself. Oh, what time? Oh, what shall we? Last question. Yeah, Pong.
Because I had be on my own, like especially I said the Okano, Mabruna, yeah, but once you say no, where the na, Bas is saying very different from my memo time and so on. It just seems so my memo catcher, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. We know it's a domokache say you're so quawari a day busem na busemi afe na me ko nipa kroni fie ako rane dem ako busa na say me ko rani pane na ako busa na me sa wo question bi so a tanyema we ha adwen kakra na me sa wo question bi so a omotimi eka say oh me refi onum bakubi you can say change your ways. So me person that question say a lot of when you listen to a lot of people that do marriage and sexual things now, people ask those questions, but almost a specific answer. How can you keep your how can you change your ways and how can you keep a man?
Unfortunately for us, there's nothing any woman can do to keep a man as a husband. Men cannot be kept, not even me. You can't keep me. Because I was created for women. So what do you do to keep me? Nothing. But there's something you can do to keep your attention with me. Watch it. Bible says, and I love Bible. Bible says, and when Eve took the fruit, he gave some to the husband who was with her. How can Adam who has lived with God 10 years before Eve came, break the rules of God because of a woman. He broke the rules of God because of a woman. Because Obaba Abrabo Moji Miebete. Odonintia. And you can't change it. You can't change yourself. But you need to, that's why I said, discover to recover. Who am I? Your temper is too quick. Everything you conclude. And you speak. I say, any woman who speaks loose to a man, today you won't see the negative effect because every man is a God.
Now you're contradicting yourself.
Don't worry, hold on. Every woman who speaks loose to a man, all right, if you speak loose to a man, the fact is that if you are beautiful, I don't look for your character. Your character is nothing to be called a day. If you don't respect me and you're beautiful, I'll keep you. So when the family says, oh, kwa wadia bisa, and yami na miko bisa, one idea bisa no. Enti me manage no ho. Me pese abusuan ko bisa no ho, e ko yin ho ade mame. Na ho offenti me pe no. Abusuan ko ye jiche mo busuan mu no mo offena so abodanfo nko a. O dia se abusuan ne ko wale mame. Enti abusuan fo ko ehun se mo offe. Anso me abodanfo. Oma koji eduro bi ama ya je wawo. The family does investigation and they end up to see that there are things. That's why family goes to do investigation. But for me, your beauty is what I want. What brought you to me? Your beauty. Your character will never bring me. What?
What kind of beauty? Inner beauty or outside?
What is inner beauty? There's nothing called inner beauty. Do you know inner beauty? Do you know inner beauty?
No, I'm really
Nobody can see inner beauty.
So explain.
There's nothing called inner beauty.
Which beauty?
There's nothing called inner beauty. Beauty is one. The word beauty is something presentable and pleasant. And anything ugly is anything unpresentable. So when we say you are beautiful, it's your look.
Inner beauty has got to do with character.
Where?
Your character.
Check the definition. Go and check. Go and read. I am a walking encyclopedia. There's nothing called inner beauty.
Okay, you have a lot of questions.
I'm saying that there's nothing called inner beauty. As you are sitting, are you inner beautiful?
Inner beauty has got to do with character.
No, you. As you are sitting now.
I'm giving you the
No, hold on. As you are sitting now, do I know your character?
No, you don't know.
When I met you,
See is external.
so what am I looking for in you?
That's external beauty.
What am I looking for? There's nothing called external beauty. Beauty is outward.
First, you just said there's nothing called inner beauty. Now you're
I'm saying there's nothing called inner beauty. Beauty is outward. What bondo do?
you're contradicting yourself.
Ask the second question. Ask your second question.
So, somebody is saying, I mean, squirrely. Okay, in terms of marriage, what if you do not care about the person's family background, but your family cares about it? Should you pick tribal? I think it's got to do with religious and tribal marriages.
When your family says don't marry an ewe, don't marry an ewe. That's all. Simple. Don't force yourself.
And what if you married a beautiful lady, but her character is not good?
Keep marrying her.
Look at it. Okay, maybe Councillor Lutherd's definition of beauty may be different from ours. Beauty as a social construct may be metaphoric. I think let's allow the councillor to define beauty for us. Thank you. That way we may understand his perspectives in a more logical and socially inclusive manner in this discourse. So explain it like I asked.
Beauty is an outward appearance of an individual, a thing, a material, or an edifice. The opposite of beauty is ugly.
I think we all know that.
So what are you looking for again? What definition are you looking for again?
Your definition is not
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Shigege. And once you hear Shigege speaking like this, she's learning. And I know very soon, one day, she'll look for Councillor Lutro like Zandi Kamel is looking for Councillor Lutro. I want to say a big thank you very much, Akes, for being here. I want to say a big thank you very much for your support for the brand, Councillor Lutro. All of you who came to watch, I'm so grateful. Combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases and yes, that is funny beauty for you. There's nothing. Now, can you read Bismarck's? He went further to go and look for definition for you.
Your voice is
Where did you get this finish from? This is his own thing. He didn't get this from any encyclopedia.
American. Yes,
So Bismarck Obokuyeboa says combination of quality such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially the size. So there's no inner beauty, and character is not beauty.
Bible says man looks where.
Huh?
Bible says man looks where.
At the heart.
Bible says man looks where.
Outward expression.
God looks where.
At the heart.
Thank you. Wait for inner beauty. Let a man marry you because you have a good inner beauty. Your face is very ugly, but you have a good inner beauty. Hey, director, we are out of the scene. Camera is out. This one too is out. Director. All right. So thank you very much. Ginger Honey Chips is here. 862-215-2007. Get yourself. Winter is in the corner. Just order for it and you can get it. The advert is rolling. It's on your page. Ginger Honey Chips. 862-215-2007. I don't know which camera is picking, but 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. Which camera is picking? I mean, I wanted a zoom camera on your Ginger Honey Chips. It's so nice. It's so cool. We are back here. I think we delayed, but we are back. Okay. So I want to finalize my point and say I didn't finish my slide. All your questions are in my slide. The age, the family, how you should position yourself. But I want to encourage you watching me right now. If you are beautiful, my dear, don't let anybody downplay your beauty. If your skin is not nice, it's not uniform, look for eye care immediately. At once, immediate by force. Mahunam enkasa. Wawosha widiemu ayefin. Unye nipa tuntum keke. Utum no ewunewu na nkrofo. Bomoden. Menkase po ho de. Bomoden. Na mafin no emfi mu kakra. Yesi bidie. Mente da se obi di bidie eye enku asra. Akes nso ode asem beba. Bidie ya yesi ye di twi yesi a enyi. Abrofo na beji. Akes nso ajo de skin care. Mesrew. Just get in touch with Akes. And before I leave, I'll drop the number on the screen. Akes, if you are live, just type your number there and let's go. So these are the things I want to end with you. Watch on your screen right now. You're on Facebook. Keep the statement of Counselor Lutrot. It says, failing to plan is planning to fail. Number 2, have a foundation. Number 3, have a choice. Number 4, have a checklist. Number 5, know the 3 main pillars of marriage. Number 6, to provide a relationship whereby both partners can fulfill one another's needs for companionship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so honored. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for coming. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to finish my show today. Today is the last show for us here in New York, New York. And no matter what happens, if you know the size of your finger, then you can know what it means with the question I asked from the beginning. I'm so grateful to you. And I have a last exercise for you. Everybody stretch your 2 hands as I bring my show to a close. Bring your hands together. I want to demonstrate something for you right now. And you can see it on your screen. I'm bringing it to you finally. And you can see. Put your 2 hands together like this. Okay. Why? All right. Now, each finger have a name. So I'll explain to you each of the finger. So watch it now. So do it alongside with me. Okay, Yanko. So you can watch the video and practice it, okay? Watch it quietly. Yeah. All right, so I'll explain it whilst you watch. Can you watch it? That's how we on Facebook. Okay, so did you understand it? Do you understand it? You have this. Your parents, your thumb. This one represents what? your siblings. This one represents what? Yourself. And this one represents what? Your marriage. And the last one represents your... You got it? So we say with this, your hands. Because yourself is this. Break this self together like this. Do this. Yourself. Hear me? Do it. Why? You say. Say. Man say chimbo. When say chino. Hear me? Me. This is me. Now, siblings, combine. Parents, combine. Marriage, combine. Children, combine. Have you got this? Do you have this design? Do you have it? Yeah. Hold it very tight. Yeah. Press it together. Shigege, do it. Put your phone down. Come forward. Come forward. Leave there and come forward. That's one thing. Come forward. You are the coast. So do it together. Why? So yourself is together. Why? Okay, yanko. Maso fabrasro na unfeeling good. No be who say you mistake, who a mistake. Now, the first one is that when you combine it that way, hold it tight. Open, hold it and open your parent. Open the top together. Tom. Is it open? Your parents, you leave them and go and marry. Is that right? Combine it. But your siblings, you leave them and go and marry. Open. Simple. As for yourself, together. So keep holding yourself together. The last one are your children. Open your children. Open your children. Are they gone? You open your children? I guess your marriage is like this. So hold the marriage. Good. Hold it tight. Open your children. Close your mother, close your father, close your sisters, and open your children. Is that right? Thank you. Bring them back together. Now, when all of them are very supportive in life, break your marriage. Open your marriage. Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Use your strength. Open it. Open it. Thank you very much. I chanced on this about 12 years ago, and I've kept it. It's a deep understanding. This means that marriage can keep you bounded together when all the other families are together. But this doesn't mean marriage is a do and die affair. When things are not going on well, remember, it is better for you to live and live than to live and die. I'm grateful for all of your support. Once again, Arkels, thank you so much for your product. Let me see one of you show it to the people as I end my show. So these are some of the nice pomade made. All right, the Arkels, RKESS is the name. Arkels products, very good. This one is good. Arkels, this one is, what type is this? This is for toning your skin, not bleaching, toning your skin. I mean, it's a product made by a Ghanaian. Please patronize it. This one is another type again. And this one is for the first fair people. If you are fair, don't just use anything like shigege or srebibiakeke. BBC. And this one, this is the glowing oil. But your pebima Hawaii. You never to be a command, you don't use. And this one is the soap. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of Counselor Lutrot, my show for today. I know you've not enjoyed yourself, but it's been good. It's been a wonderful time. Yourself, myself, it's been good. I know what I can do, and I know what I have done. God bless all of you. See you again, 862-215-2007. I'm so grateful for the support of Edinkra Multimedia. DJ Jam, put your hands together for DJ Jam. Put your hands together for DJ Jam. The DJ on the rotating table. And put your hands together for A2 TV. A2 TV, the man with a big head, Bole's brother, was here. He came to do all the production for us. And thank you, the followers who came. Can we put our hands together for Shigege? Shigege has been the MC for today. Let me say a big thank you to Ya Ofra, my president, for her support. You've been very, very good, supportive my whole time here. As for Mavis, Wanda. Usually, Obama show or da, but and there will be a question. We'll break your record. That should be a 70. Yen Kenny, Millicent Nana Baden, thank you for your support. Wherever you are, 862-571-30 3950. Olu utiaba shonum. Ubushi of who Ghana. Transe why? And yes, who Ghana. Transe why? Medasepa. Only what block it? What block utisumpa? A block it camera no. Medasepa. 862-571-3950. Remember, ginger, honey, chips. 862-571-3950. Call me direct on WhatsApp. But if you want the ginger honey chips, all you need to do in all the 50 states in America, 862-215-2007. Call my president and you will never regret today. Thank you very much, Council Luttrell Foundation. Thank you for your support. Gigi's Kitchen, and this is what she brought to us. I love this girl for her support. God bless all of you. Another time, next year, same place, same time. Next year, same place, same time. I'll see you again. If you have anything to say, it's yours truly, Councillor George Luttrell. I'm out of here for now. Good night. Good morning. Good night. Good morning.
Oh, time so. Time for what? Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaican is simple. Time for what? This is the relationship segment with my take on relationship. What does the Bible says when it comes to marriage and friendship and whatever? What does the Bible say? What is the Constitution saying? What is the culture of our land saying? Ladies and gentlemen, then the Bible may come power there when you're country. Then a man Constitution maker, and then the power there and in country. Ghana for me, where Councillor Luttrell from every day of your life, you have to get my take on relationship. How to manage your relationship, how to marry well, how to do things the right way in marriage, how to have a child. This is yours truly, Councillor Luttrell. Join me on my YouTube, Councillor Luttrell. Join me on my Facebook Live with Councillor Luttrell. Join me on my Instagram, Councillor Luttrell. And let's have my take on relationship issues. Should we die in a dying relationship? No. Marriage. It's not a destination, but a transition. How you make it belongs to you. Join me right now. See ya. New chairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome.